Good morning, dear students, and welcome to Monetary Economics class for third sem. And we are studying about the value of money, that is the third unit. And in the previous classes, we have studied about the purchasing power or the value of money, the measurement of value of money, and the types of index numbers which are used to identify the changes in the value of money over different time periods. So in this class, we are going to study about the different steps involved in construction of index numbers. So there are 6 to 7 basic steps which need to be taken care or which needs to be taken while constructing an index numbers, and they are the selection of base year. The first step or the problem in preparing the index number is the selection of the base year. The base year should be a very normal year in which there is no abnormal conditions like natural calamities, wars, or any election or such kind of activities which cause huge fluctuations in the market, and that's why it's a very difficult task to select a base year which is very normal in condition, because every year there is such abnormal activities or things which are going to happen in which it is going to greatly affect the overall economy of the country. Therefore, we need to be very careful in selecting the base year for the better understanding of the variations or changes in the price level over different time periods. Then the second step involved in this is the selection of commodities. The selection of commodities is the second problem while constructing the index numbers. Since all commodities cannot be included, only commodities which represent the particular group or the particular society we are known to study about needs to be taken and counted, and all the other things need to be avoided and which are not important. So only representative commodities should be selected, keeping in view the purpose and type of the index number we are constructing. So it should be focusing on the particular group of people which we are focusing on. The next step in constructing the index number is the selection of average. Since the index numbers are a specialized average, there is a problem of selection of suitable average. Theoretically, geometric means is the best for this purpose, but in practice arithmetic mean is used because it is easier to follow. So the third problem in which we face is the selection of averages for the construction of index numbers. Then the next problem is selection of weightage. The selection of weightage means the commodities should be given different weightages according to the importance of that product in a person's life, for which we are constructing the index number. So we can assign different weightage on the basis of priority and preference and importance of those commodities for that particular society. So these proper weightages should be given to the commodities which are more important to the particular group, and less weightage should be given to the particular commodities which are not that much of importance to that particular set of people. So assigning weights is also a very important aspect or a very important step which needs to be taken care while constructing the index numbers. then the next problem we will face, or the next step we should take in constructing index number, is the proper understanding of the purpose of index number. So before constructing the index numbers, we should be clear in our mind that the to which purpose we are constructing the index number. So all the other problems or steps are to be viewed in the light of the purpose for which a particular index number is to be prepared, since different index numbers are prepared with specific purposes and no single index number is all purpose index number. So for different objectives we need to use the different set of index numbers, and by constructing a single index number we cannot get all kind of data we need. Therefore it is important to be clear about the purpose of the index number before its construction. So when we use wrong index numbers for construction of our index number, it may give wrong results. Therefore the selection of the index number is very important. The next step which we should take while constructing the index number is the selection of appropriate formula, because there are n number of formulas in constructing index numbers. We should be very careful while selecting the specific formula for our index number, because there are many number of formulas like simple weighted index number, or simple index numbers, or weighted index numbers. So we need to be very careful while selecting these two formulas for the construction of index number. The no single formula may be used for all type of index numbers, because as the purpose of the index number changes, the formula which should be used for index number also should be changed. Therefore we should be clear while understanding the purpose of the construction of index numbers, and accordingly we should select our formula for the index number, as there is simple index number and weighted index number. And here also in weighted index number there are a number of economists or statisticians who have provided different set of tools or different set of formulas for the construction of index numbers, like Fisher, like Pache and Laspeyre, etc. So we need to be clear while selecting the formula for the construction of the index numbers. So these are the general steps or cautions taken while constructing an index number. So these all factors play a major role in the purpose of our index number, and also the end result of our research and end result of our understanding of the changes in the general price level from one time to another time. So in the next class we are going to study about different index numbers, like how to construct the index numbers and what will be the difficulties faced while constructing an index number. So we will finish the class here. Thank you.